How would I go? How if I just go live without going through kind of like just stream with studio? That may work. This could work. Yeah, 10 minutes is good enough. I'll get you in. Here we go. Oh my God, everyone. And Danny, you can come in as well if you want, Danny. No, what? Oh yeah, so we're going to have to... So you're not going to wait till the 50 then? Why aren't you waiting for 50? At least get more than 30 and I'll think about it. You bastards. All right, okay, hang on. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, fuck. Hang on, I'm getting there. Oh, here we are. Okay. Oh, God, here we go. Oh, no, perhaps it's Porn Bomb. Let me see first, Reese. Let me see first, so I know it's you, because you could be Plisco for all I know. Oh my God.
All right.
It's actually him, everyone.
Hello, can you hear me?
Now, you've got to put your camera on.
No, I'm not doing camera. You've seen me already. I'm prepared to chat to you. But you must be careful with your words.
Let's have a better profile then. Let's have your beautiful physique.
I can't be bothered with that.
Come on. No. You're a gorgeous man. And I think you should get that physique out for the camera.
Don't flatter me.
Because at the moment it's just rut. It's just rut. R for what? Reese, of course. Look, sorry.
Look, if I were you, I'd just.
If I were you, but luckily you're not, are you? So you should be grateful for small mercies.
Danny? Where is Danny? Come on, be fair.
So why did you, after sending the police to my house, pretend to be me in that ridiculous?
Allegedly.
Oh, don't be ridiculous. So you lying to the audience?
I don't think that's anything the audience needs to talk about.
Well, I want to talk about it. Danny's coming on. Let me just see who you are, Danny, in case you're a porn bomber.
Matt, do you have a problem with people holding you accountable for your actions?
Hey, listen, I've been through the courts. I've been held responsible. And I've got an issue with people like yourself holding me responsible. People who have publicly acknowledged that they're TST.
Matthew,
you know, you're the polar opposite of me.
Are you just going to talk, Matthew? Why don't you tell your audience about why that happened?
Why don't you tell the audience whether it was you who pretended to be me? Just come out and admit it and we'll move on.
For some reason, Matthew, you thought it was a very funny thing to basically compare a survivor of child sexual abuse, the way that they look.
No, a proving court. I thought Jonathan Ross was Jonathan King.
No,
was a paedophile. I totally forgot about it. And actually, I may hasten to add, during that time, I was in black op operations with the military. I wasn't even in the UK for about 3 or 4 years before and 2 years after. So I totally missed all about that Jonathan King. Thank you very much.
How did you become aware of his name? Was it just something that you plucked out of your head?
No, because he looked like him. Because I recognised. Remember, I grew up with him, didn't I, as the DJ?
Right.
So you know, his picture is clearly in my face, and you know, and when I said you look like him, I didn't mean anything to fucking do with your childhood trauma, right? Which has now triggered me because I had childhood trauma by my priest who used to molest my friends in front of me. So now you've triggered me, and you're supposed to be mental health.
I'm not here for your mental health, Matthew.
Well, I'm here for the 50. I want 50 viewers, people. Why aren't we getting this 50? We got.
Hey, Danny, finally.
No,
Finally. Hey,
I need to see who he is first.
You
Oh,
listen
okay.
to his voice.
Okay. No, okay, yeah, it's him, I agree. Okay,
Hi,
Danny,
Danny.
welcome, Danny, as long as I know it's you.
Speak, Danny, or forever hold your peace. Preferably not on TikTok.
I wish you cowards show your face. Show your beautiful face.
I don't want to.
Yeah, because you're ugly motherfucker. Hey, Reese, I thought it was funny when you done this, right? You said, hey, everyone. Now, come on, be honest. What do I look like? Like, from 1995 to 2019. It was like, what a narcissist.
I didn't say
what
that.
you failed
That's
to do,
not
what you
said.
failed to do is show them a
That's
picture
not what
of
I
this
said.
year. You
That's
narcissist
not what I
loser.
said. Yeah, that's not what I said. What I said was it was purely related to aging from then and now. But let's not get
Hey,
into
Danny,
the
if you're not going to
detail.
say anything, you're going away. Bye. Give you
Danny,
3
say
seconds.
something.
1, 2.
He's probably muted. You probably muted him.
No, I never.
Well, Danny.
And there's
come
another
back here.
There's another Danny Jones who I dared to turn on because I reckon that's Plisco, the porn bomber.
I do reserve the right to leave at any time if certain people.
Oh, don't get
that
so
I don't
legal
want to
journaling
talk
on me.
to.
I want to know why
It's
you
not
fucking
legal.
sent the police, you baby.
Matthew,
You fucking,
why
you know how
you-
do you know PSD I suffer?
Calm
Look at
down, Matthew. You calm down, Matthew. You don't need to shout. Nobody needs to hear you shout, do they?
No.
Just try to get things in the right context. Now, what I was going to say to you about the whole Jonathan King incident was just that one thing that you said was used by 2 other channels. One no longer exists, with thousands of subscribers, to berate me and send quite unpleasant and nasty things to my email address.
I do beg
Now,
to
I will be
differ,
completely honest. Matthew, can I please speak? And I'll let you respond. I had no idea until
you are on my shows. You're not letting me respond, mate.
I will let you. Well, I'll give you fair airtime. Right?
You're the one who
Let me
fucking
finish.
jobbed me to the police for no reason. You only know I got PTSD about the police turning up. And you send the fucking 2 coppers up to my house on a
This isn't
sunny
why I
Sunday
think-
afternoon when my kids had just gone. Fucking lucky to God they missed them. Thank you for sending the cops round to my house when the kids could have been there. You were
Calm down,
lucky, mate.
Matthew.
You are lucky.
Calm down. Calm down, Matthew. You keep shouting. And when you shout, I take my earpiece out of my ear.
I'm sorry.
And I don't hear what you're
Well,
saying.
I just want to, as
Right.
long as you are aware
I'm
of the
okay.
impact you've had on my life, Reese, right,
I'm
by
aware of the
chopping me
impact.
to the police,
I'm-
right?
I'm aware
as long
of
as-
the impact.
Well, I don't think you are because you're carrying on the abuse continuously. And then the next
I'm
day
aware
to
of the
impersonate me.
impact.
You are a Satanist
I'm-
through and through. You're an
Listen,
evil
are you
people.
going
You're an
to let
evil
me
piece of
speak?
work. I'll let you talk.
Right.
Thank you for coming on,
You
TaylorTV.
You talk about your own trauma, but you don't mention the other people that you've caused harm to.
Oh,
Now,
well,
we
I'm not
can
talking to
play
anyone.
this.
Hey, have
No,
I?
I'm not about to.
Why are you, how on earth
Don't worry,
do you feel
don't
entitled, right,
worry.
to report me to the police on behalf of somebody else? Grobnob done that to me yesterday. He always goes, well, you done this, does this go?
When you
I've
were-
served
when
my
you-
time,
Matthew,
right?
stop
Everything
shouting,
no, everything I've done in court, I've pleaded not guilty to, okay?
Can I ask a question? 'Cause
Well, I don't think
know
you
much about
you
the
should,
Royal.
quite frankly,
Yeah,
Reese,
I'm
considering
going to
you brought
ask
so
a
much
question.
trauma to my life.
I'm going to ask you a question because, see, I'm not a police officer. Don't know
Well,
how they
why
operate.
have you brought
May
so
I
much
ask,
trauma
when
to
you
my
were a
life?
military police officer.
I'm a fucking special
you-
ops secret soldier.
When you were a military police officer, presumably they taught you that if you could, I'm sure you would be aware that others can spot crime and report it, and that is just casually known as in hate crime as taking offence on somebody else's behalf, which everyone's entitled to do, Matthew. And
What?
your assumption.
Yeah, okay, you can take offence on your behalf, but why did you then report it to Sussex Police? You're a fucking Satanist busybody, that's what you are.
I alerted them. Yeah,
Oh,
absolutely.
fucking hell, you are. I don't know why.
Because you won't learn, Matthew.
And who are you to teach me, you cheeky arsehole? Who
It's
are you
not
to
me that's
teach
trying
me?
to teach you. It's life that's trying
Oh,
to teach you.
you are such a condescending piece of crap. Do you know that?
I'm sorry you feel
No, I'm sorry you are you. Fucking interfering, living precariously through me. All of a sudden, right, back in November 2019, you started hashtagging my name. What's that all about then? Come on. And show yourself.
Okay.
Show yourself.
Okay.
Come on.
I'll
Show yourself.
questions.
No, I want you to show yourself.
I'll
No, I want you to show yourself. Come on, let's do it equal. Right?
No,
Because I don't
I
like
don't
talking
have
to
any
an
wish to
R.
be on camera.
Okay,
Everybody knows
goodbye
who I
then.
look
Goodbye.
like.
You're not
See,
welcome
you're
on
a
Taylor
coward.
TV.
You can't
You're
take
not welcome
debate.
because I like talking to someone. I like talking to someone
You
eyes
can't
wide.
take debate.
I know
A
it.
lot of
Oh,
people
sorry.
you can't face.
So when you are when you are talking to Blakewood and
I mean, I will
and the
talk to anyone
the
I
green
want
germ
to about
the other
anything
day,
I want to.
you weren't face to
About
face. Look, you are going. You got 10 seconds. 10,
Bye-bye.
9, 8,
He can't
7,
a couple
6,
of questions. This is the man
5,
that harasses people.
4.
You
Show
can't even deal
yourself.
with me.
What do you mean I harass
I'm
people?
not-
You're on my show,
I'm
you
not.
idiot.
I've already told
You're on my
Matthew,
show.
I am not going to turn on my camera. I
Well-
did so briefly so that you could confirm I am who I am.
Well, okay, if you don't
And
get
that
a
was
fucking
your
profile on
condition.
there, in like a minute,
I am watching you over a web link on my mobile phone.
get
That is it.
your fucking
So-
self a profile pic.
I don't need to.
Okay, then I'll let you off.
Why
on this
would I
occasion.
need to?
Because what's happening here is
Will you stop
have come onto my
shouting,
show
Matthew?
knowing that you have caused me traumatic experience by reporting me to the police
Right.
for something
Can
you've been
can
offended,
you
and then
look in the
also
mirror, Matthew?
say again.
Can you not reflect? Can you not reflect on your impact on other people?
Why are you
This is
here
not
to come
one
on
way.
to tell me about my impact on other people? Why don't we talk about your impact on mine and what other people's impact have had on me? Because if
I'm
you
not
like to know,
responsible for
fucking Danny Jones ran away, and I like to tell him,
that.
right?
I don't know if Danny did run away or
Well,
whether it's
I
Taylor.
helped
I
with a
don't know
couple of
that.
them, John, Taylor, Eddie is okay, and Wanoa, I was involved in heavily. So
I
I'd
know
like to
nothing
know,
about those
well,
people,
you, because
and
you know
therefore
jack shit.
I
That's
don't know
why.
about those
You're a
people.
new boy, and you fucking jumped onto my
I don't
back to get some
believe in that
notoriety.
sort of thing.
You're an ugly
I don't
fucking
believe-
slug.
No matter how hard you try to trigger me, it's not going to
Oh,
work,
it's all right for
Matthew.
you to fucking report me to the police on behalf of Paris, then.
I
Thank
have
you. Well done,
I have
you
never-
idiot. You
This
don't.
is
I don't
what
even
you
know
have to
you,
do.
and you fucking harass my life.
Matthew, you're not going to trigger a reaction out of me.
I'll just only ask you to fucking appear on camera. That's all.
Why
Show
are you
yourself,
so
otherwise fuck off, Danny
angry?
Jones.
Why are you being so angry? You're ruining
Because
it for
you
your
triggered me
audience.
by fucking getting the police when my kids left that day. They were lucky.
You know why that happened.
What?
Matthew.
Because I said you look like Jonathan King.
And several. I'm not going to go into it.
Yeah,
It
but you
wasn't
can't
just
prove
that.
fuck all, you cunt.
No, I'm not going to give you the satisfaction of trying to move away from today. This is about today, Matt. Not about what happened.
Oh,
months
about me.
ago.
So you
asked
coming
me
on
a
to
question.
defend Grobnob? Oh, yeah?
No, listen.
Let's see if
listen,
Grobnob is... Oh, look, Danny
Matthew.
Jones is here.
Matthew, okay. Can you just listen for 1 sec? You asked me how I came to know you. And I'm going to answer that. I've waited about 4 minutes to answer it. When you go onto YouTube and you see things come up on your news feed, you came up on my news feed. Now, at first, because I didn't know anything about you, some of your videos under, was it Racer? What was it, Matthew? Speed? What was the handle you were using?
Well, oh, Fast Driver.
Yeah, and that's how, and I didn't know anything about you at all. Nothing. So, you know, to me, it was a stranger. And then as I started engaging with you, that
Right, and how did you
way-
engage with me? Hello, how did he engage with me?
Well, I commented on your channel and I recommended it, and then, you know, I was...
And then you were led up to hashtagging me in your titles.
I was made aware that I might be recommending somebody that I probably wouldn't if I knew who they were. So that's the truth. And then, after that little debacle went on...
Debacle?
Now, listen, do you want to hear what I'm going to say?
No, I'd rather ask Danny Jones what information he passed on to the police to get me jailed up.
We can get to that. Honestly, Matthew, we can get to that. Let's just get to what Lisa's saying at the moment. That's pretty good.
Right.
Let's just get to that first.
Right, okay. So, Matthew, I want to make you aware. Right, I didn't know that you originally compared me to Jonathan King, right?
Look, you look like Jonathan King, so
please,
get over it.
Please. It was used by Brian Harvey.
He came up with it himself. He came up with it himself. He saw the comparison himself. How can you blame it on me? Just like everyone's blame everything on me.
Matthew, you're not letting me speak.
I know, but you're talking dribble, and you're not letting me speak.
I will let you speak, but I have been trying
You
for
on my
5
show?
minutes. Yes, I am. And I've been trying for 5 minutes to say this. So the American podcaster, who's no longer around...
Can you name names so I know who you're talking about?
Weezy.
Yeah.
Weezy.
Thank you.
Right.
Yeah,
So those two were coming at me, and things were being sent to
Why
me.
do you think they were
Now,
coming at you?
oh, for goodness sake, Matthew, can you just relax, right?
It's a chat
So as
show.
far as I was concerned, that was coming from them, and I assumed only then. Then out of nowhere, randomly, you did a video that said, oh, this Jonathan King thing, I was the one that thought of that, or said I was the one that said it. Either way, that's when I realised that they probably didn't get it themselves. I mean, there are very few people, even my haters, who would compare to... He doesn't look like me. It's a silly insult. It's a bit like me saying you look like Barry from EastEnders. But, of course, Barry from EastEnders is a fictional character. This was very personal.
Look, how would I know that you were fiddled up by the priests? And how
I wasn't fiddled by the police.
Okay, how do you know that you were abused by the priest and that Jonathan King was a pedo?
Was not.
Right? So
I
what?
was
But
not,
you,
and I'm
yes,
not
what you
going
said to the police,
discuss
though,
that here.
isn't it?
I know of Jonathan King, many of us who have been.
Hey, listen, I was out of the country when all that shit kicked off. Yeah, I tell you, to be honest, Reese, you're boring as fuck.
I'm not, but what?
You're boring as fuck. You've said nothing. You've given me nothing. Why did you impersonate me? Admit you done it.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Yes, you do. Want me to fucking play the evidence?
Oh, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
I know what you mean. I know where it originally came. Where it came from.
It came from your channel.
But
why
that
did
was
that get to you?
Matt. Even you laughed at that, Matt. When Reese impersonated you, even you laughed at that, Matt.
Why
Danny, what made it worse, Danny, was that the day before he set the comps round and they just missed my kids going.
They were different, obviously different.
But
why
on a sunny Sunday afternoon?
Why were you so triggered by, what was it? I can't even remember, a stupid voice clip. What was it about?
I've been traumatised. I got raided on the eve of the coronavirus lockdown on that Sunday at 5 o'clock in the morning for an offence that alleged to happen 6 months before and which a year later just dropped in nothing.
Right.
Right, and all my equipment went on that fucking... So I went through the whole of lockdown without no communication. And I couldn't do any bank accounts, anything.
That's not Reese's fault, though, is it?
Look,
No, it's Reese's fault that he now triggers my PDSE by sending the police over because I called him fucking... He looks like King.
We're talking about something that took
Yeah, but you are dismissing what I am upset about. Like my trauma, you're going, yeah, I don't want to talk about it.
No,
I've been here for 5 minutes, man.
No, I'm not dismissing that. I've asked you, why were you so triggered over a small voice clip, which you keep...
Because the day before you sent the police round, and then you're taking the piss out of me saying I got owned.
Well, that was, that was nothing to do, that voice clip.
It was
nothing
you,
to do
you
with me.
idiot. So are
No,
you denying it
wasn't,
was
Matthew.
you?
I'm absolutely categorically denying it was me.
You liar.
Go and run it. Go and sample my voice.
You liar.
Go and use.
You are a liar. Oh, I can't believe it. Okay, fair enough. I'm going to play it now.
You'll find the answer.
And we'll see who bids the one up. You a fucking lying little cunt. You know that? I can't believe
The more you abuse me, Matthew, the less it bothers me. So I don't know why you even try. Is that how your mind works? If you're
what do you mean? You are living vicariously through me. You're the one who reported
you
me
got that
to Sussex for police for being... Okay, how do you justify reporting me to Sussex police for being obsessed and fixated with you?
I'm not going to discuss that here.
Well, but so you run away from it then?
No, it's not something the public need to know.
It's not something I'd like to know. You've just come onto my show.
You already know, Matthew.
No, I'm asking you, what...
Yeah, you can't discuss court cases, Matthew. You know
No,
that.
There is no court case, you dickhead! Fucking Jones!
You know that. Don't try and let him drop himself in the shit like you.
He won't. He won't get me.
No, I'm asking why he isn't kind of like, you know, just...
He's missing an opportunity.
For what?
He's missing an opportunity.
For
because you never thought for 1 second I'd have the bollocks to get on your show and talk to you. Now I am talking to you.
I don't want you on my show. Don't you get it? You are one of my stalkers. You've harassed me. You've sent the police round to my house the same day my kids were there. No, frankly, no, you fucking arrogant fucking twit.
What does the word vicarious mean?
Yeah, living through my life. You're dragging onto my coattails. You're getting fucking fame and fortune through my name by embedding you in my life. Yourself in my life.
What would make you honestly think that?
You are you are a Satanist. You are mad. You've got to be mad to, in the 21st century, publicly admit to being a Satanist.
You could probably tell me, Danny, it's probably about, what, less than 3% of videos on my channel that have anything to do with what he's talking about. So
you referenced me in your last discussion. You love me. You love me.
I really don't. Oh my goodness, that's about as much emotion as you're going to get from
where
me.
are you now? You're on my show, aren't you? And I've fucking been enough. Yes, because you love fucking harassing me and living vicariously through me.
It's a fair point for a critic of yours that's been going on for a long time to have the bollocks to come on this show and have a three-way conversation, a one-to-one, whatever you want to call it.
Are you even married? Are you even married, Reese? Why don't we ever hear from your husband? Where is your husband at the moment?
Why do you want to, Matthew? Hang on, let me just put this in context. Why do you want to hear from Reese's husband?
Because I don't want to hear. I've asked the question. I don't want to. You've twisted it already, haven't you? I didn't say I wanted to hear from his husband. I asked where his husband is.
Well, that's
so all of a sudden you're a 77th Brigade as well, aren't you? You're fucking the rejects from the fucking Satanists. They'll never fucking invite you to their ceremonies. You know that.
Calm down.
Oh, yeah, that's one question. What the fuck?
Yeah, you're a shit stirrer, Danny.
Yeah, Matthew, honestly, why are you so fascinated about my love life? And
whenever I mention your fucking love life, I've said, where's your husband?
Exactly.
You're not married, are you? If you are married, you're separated. Where is he? You certainly fucking don't spend the evenings with him.
Where's your girlfriend? Yeah, where's your girlfriend?
Up where she lives in a certain county close to mine. I'm not going to fucking tell you anymore.
Well, Reese's man
in a galaxy far, far away.
He's right, and he's literally 10, well, maybe like 3 meters away from me. 3 meters away from me.
Bullshit. You're such a liar. You've already lied about
Made with picture.
You're a
Matthew,
liar.
It might help if you actually focused on our conversation instead of looking at whatever you're looking at.
Made with picture.
And I've heard this voice clip several times. My voice can be deep, but I'm nowhere near Angela Power Disney level. And that's what that's at.
On Sunday, May 30th,
And
2020,
why? But
at
explain,
4:30 p.m. on a
Matthew,
sunny, peaceful
please.
Sunday
Why
afternoon,
does that
Matt
short
Taylor's
little
peace
voice
and
clip
tranquility was
torment you
broken
so
when two
much?
Sussex police officers, one being PC Bishop, came to his home to warn him not to mention Smuttley again in
Made
public.
with ClickChamp.
Is this
You have
new
been
news to
accused
you,
by
Danny?
Smuttley
I
of being
thought this was
obsessed and
months ago.
fixated on him, said PC
Yeah,
Bishop.
it's
We are here to
ages
warn
ago.
you not to mention
Danny, I'm
Smuttley's
going
name
to
in
do a
public,
thing
and
with
that
you
we will say
soon, I
the same to
promise.
him about
This
not
time
mentioning
I
my
mean
name
it.
in public too. Later that day, Smuttley published a
Danny,
video on
I'm
his
sorry, not
YouTube
Danny.
in which he
Matthew, what do you
publicly
think of the
impersonated
current
Matt Taylor
situation
while
with
pretending
Jeanette
it wasn't
Archer?
him. It begs
I
the
mean,
question
you're-
why
you're-
he was
quiet,
obsessed
maybe,
and
please.
fixated with you.
You support her, don't you?
Well,
Made with ClickChamp.
my name is
Can you turn that off, please, Matt? That really doesn't sound right at all.
Oh, no, ready?
Made with ClickChamp.
The accent is
Been a busy weekend on the beaches. Loads of police about. I bet they're
Made
in
with
Brighton
ClickChamp.
I
the
don't
last couple of
deny
days.
that
The
I
video
got
don't
owned.
deny I've
You
made
sent this to me
comments.
after the
Created
cops
on May
came on the
31st,
Sunday.
2021.
You sent this to me to
Got
rub
owned.
it in.
What do you
The
think
comment
about
accompanying
Jeanette
the footage
Archer?
read,
All right,
"Been a
I'll
lovely
answer
sunny
after
weekend on the
this.
beaches.
Been a lovely
Loads of
weekend on the
police.
So
beaches.
we're
Loads of
listening
police
to
about.
Been busy
a
Bet
in
they've been
readout
busy in
from
Brighton
the
last couple of
blog.
days.
Who else would have
Danny,
told
have you got
that
any
channel,
paracetamol?
referencing Taylor's
My
police
head
Yeah, I've got
is
some
in
despite
Coke. I don't
pain.
want to be
calling it,
interested.
you got on
Yes,
other than
please.
Smuttley.
Yeah, I've run
Made
out.
with
I've got a
Comments in the
prescription
video,
coming.
Yeah,
Smuttley
Katie
clearly
says
has
it's you.
split with the line.
Look,
I
what's
didn't
this?
concern myself
I'm
with
not.
This is what you said. You said
going-
once again, thank you. I didn't concern myself with worrying about how I came across during it. That would distract me. I'm grateful for so many feedback that I came across as intended. I've learned to go high when they go low. Actually helped me in self-esteem terms too.
worrying about how I came across
What do
during
you
it.
think about Jeanette
The
Let me
Archer's
message
finish
current
this.
life?
It's only
given
another
that
minute
you
and
are
I'll answer you.
such
I
an
didn't concern
advocate?
myself of worrying about how I came across during it. That would distract me.
You had a good
I am
beer
grateful
tonight,
for
Danny.
so many
I'm
feedback
drinking
that I came
juice.
across as
I've had
intended.
2 beers, yeah.
I've learned to go high when they go low.
I don't drink, but
Actually
yeah.
helped me in
Good
self-esteem.
Look,
for
can
you,
you be
man.
quiet when we're doing this, please?
No intentional
You are
Oh
so
no,
rude.
because it's hard, isn't it?
Look,
It's
it
hard,
is
isn't it,
spooky and
Matthew?
You are so
To
rude.
try and have a
Here's another
conversation
one.
when
No
someone's
intentional jar. No, I'm
interrupting you.
proving you're a liar. Can you be quiet when I prove you are a liar, please? Thank you. No intentional
Obviously,
jibe at
it's
him on
just-
this.
Wow.
It's spooky and does sort of sound like him. Just wondering, is that him? That's your
No,
comment
it's not.
after
No,
you
it's not
posted
me.
it.
It is not me. But I don't care if
Just
people
wondering,
think
is that
it's
him?
me. It's irrelevant.
Did sound a bit like Grob.
Did sound a bit like
I
Rob.
didn't
I
know.
don't know. Freaky for
Freaky
sure.
for sure.
Are we just going to listen to this?
Yeah,
or are
here we
gonna
go.
actually
Shush.
have
Now
a
you talk about
I was
conversation?
curious about that weird
Made with ClickChamp.
voice thing that I
Yes,
posted
that's
to
my
Twitter.
voice.
Because it did sort of sound a bit like the chat show
Made with
post.
ClickChamp.
And even in that recording,
Well,
it
I
doesn't.
can't
I
tell.
couldn't do that with my
I
voice.
think
Thank
that
you very
1000
much. I don't smoke 6
asked
a
if
day
it was
like
me,
I'm
and I was
just
like,
isn't it?
Reese,
I
let
wonder
it go,
where she
and then
is
we'll let it
talking.
drop afterwards. So be quiet, then we'll let it drop, okay? Just be quiet. Nearly there.
No idea.
Made with ClickChamp.
Yeah, it's all just what it is. I mean, he's a bit of a comedian. Maybe he sees the funny side of it. Whoever did it, maybe, I don't know, maybe they were copying the style. I don't know. So, do not fear. Smuttley is going to stay here.
Hey,
Is it
Muttley
finished?
staying here.
Is it finished now?
Yes.
Right, okay. Can I ask you a serious question?
Not
So-
really, no.
So you've been a proponent of Archer, you know, a
Explain
supporter.
proponent.
For-
Explain proponent, because I'm just think I've been a reporter. I've
All right.
reported.
I will correct that. You've been a reporter, but also showed a level of support for Jeanette Archer. How do you feel now, knowing what you know about her? Now, we need to be careful with our words because everything is alleged. But how do you now feel that she's, you know, clearly been arrested for alleged conspiracy to murder? but I'm not trying to trap you, and nothing in this video will be used against you by me.
No.
Hello.
No, Reese, I'm just updating the title just to reflect that we're discussing Jeanette Archer, and I'm really grateful that you have chosen TaylorTV to come on and discuss this. Because
no, I want to. I'll give you, as well as setting the record straight and challenging you, I will give you a fair crack at the whip as well.
Yeah, because I'm actually formulating an article based on Jeanette Archer for Guerrilla News, and it's based around the fact that you and James Hind and Shelley Moat were prominent in alerting the police, and
well, I don't think it was so much alerting the police, because I can tell you now.
Oh, sorry, reporting the police.
Many people have likely.
But they're definitely encouraged by you three, wouldn't you say? Especially led by James Hind and yourself,
right?
And Shelley.
I'm not here to speak on behalf of other people, and I won't. I will say that along with others, I have been researching Jeanette Archer for quite some time. Along with others, I found evidence that there was very dodgy things going on, questioned and researched, produced my findings to the right people and reported on it here too. And I'm not speaking on behalf of anybody else, even though we may have been researching and calling out the same people.
But quite frankly, I really don't give a flying fuck if you are or not.
Well, why would you raise it? Danny, what's your view?
I think you...
Can Danny get a word?
I didn't get Matt's view in the end. What's Matt's view on Jeanette Archer? She's been arrested. She's at SOS. What's the crack, man?
I think until she... And thank you ever so much for asking me this very... Let me stop Thin Lizzy in the background, because it is a very serious
You're going to write a blog, yeah? But what's your opinion, man?
Yeah, I reckon it's until such time where she is categorically proven to be a fraudster and a liar, I think the reporting would remain as the narrative as she alleges.
Well, that's not what she was arrested for. Thank you for asking me my opinion on the arrest. Thanks for bringing it back there, Reese. Well, but I would like a bit more information.
I'm about to tell you. I think that all charges will be dropped. It won't be the 11th of February. That date will be kicked down the line. The can will be kicked down the road, as they say. So she won't even have to return to the police station.
What makes you think that?
Because the evidence against her is based on what I believe is on James Hind, yourself, and Shelley Moat predominantly. Now Danny Jones.
Matthew, you said this with John Patterson.
Well,
of which caused harm to a lot
I
of people,
cannot comment on John Patterson, so I'm sorry, I'm no longer. And I'd rather you not talk about John Patterson because thank you, on TaylorTV.
I have no intention of mentioning that godforsaken man.
Excuse me, you're talking about my friend there, you little cunt. I'd rather you not still.
With your language.
You just called my fucking friend a horrible name. So if you can't, you can't handle calling a name, get off my fucking show, right?
I apologise, Matthew, for bringing his name up, but that's the point.
I will retract my comment.
Yeah, when you said that, Matt, I've heard it. I thought, you know what? I've heard this before of you, Matthew, where you said this with other people, right, in the past, and it hasn't worked out well for them. So why do you generally think that Archer's going to get off scot-free with this?
Because she would have been locked up by now if she had, and it's all based on subjects, and I just don't think there's a big case against them.
What would you have done if you were in the military police? Let's just say you were
and you would gather intelligence, and of course, and would be a barrier there for any loss of harm to life. I mean, it's ridiculous to think there was any threat to life. And it was so laughable, that conspiracy to murder. It was like, they've got nothing because they go for so much. It's just
I don't share.
ridiculous and
I
absurd.
don't share any
She's
view
gonna
on what you're
it'll be a
saying.
year, and she'll be all back.
Oh, okay,
NFA.
all right. And you know what? I hear both your arguments. She's getting arrested. Or
Yeah.
she's been arrested. So let's leave it because we don't know.
Yeah,
Right?
let's move on. So none
And
of us get
but
into
before
it.
we do move on,
What do you think?
Yeah,
of
what
John
do you
Wedger,
think?
Matt?
I really
Yeah, what do you think about John?
no, but no, I don't want to talk about John Patterson anyway. But before we
No, Wedger.
oh, okay, yeah, fair enough. Before we go on John Wedger, I just want to round off the Jeanette Archer. Really great talking about her, and I really hope we can discuss more about her, especially the like reptilians and all kind of aspects of her story, as far as you can go without being triggered, of course. But yeah, on to John Wedger. Thanks for asking. What? Because of course I share the military. I'm a military policeman, so of course it's different to a civilian policeman. The people I dealt with were a lot more obedient. But yeah, apparently he was in Vice and he was best friends with other colourful characters we see, and what a plonker! That's all I think, really.
What do you? Yeah. What do you? What?
Plonker, but
Okay.
you know, yeah, I said it out loud now, and I don't like to say anything mean about anyone except you know.
I don't
Little
think
toe
that's
rags
the
who fucking
worst
send
word
police
I've
round
ever
to
heard.
No, I've used a lot worse myself.
Yeah, me too. I've said much worse
So
about
you think he's a
Wedger.
plonker? You think he's a plonker? For how has he been plonkerish?
asking for money. Asking for money.
What about him referring to child prop, which I'm not going to finish that word. You know what I'm saying? Prostitutes.
Yeah, he doesn't call them victims or survivors.
No.
I don't let
They're
that detail particularly
abused
bother me,
children.
to be honest. You call me a bad person if you want, but I haven't got
No.
the brain power to like, worry about those particular terms.
Okay, fair enough.
So over to you two.
Yeah,
Question
go for it.
right back at you. Tell us what you think about starting off with Wedger, and if you don't mind, end with Archer.
Do you want to go first, Danny?
Yeah, well, starting with Wedger, I think my channel said it all. I've shown he's been grifting. I've shown he's after the money. I've shown he's not really in it for the kids at all. I've shown that he wants to give paedophiles some sort of amnesty and some sort of choose your own punishment, which is very weird. So I've shown that. So John Wedger, yeah, I got no love for that man whatsoever. He should be arrested in my eyes and looked at, investigated to see what he's been up to. He didn't look very good.
Can I interject and just ask for what reasons you'd think he should be arrested and investigated for?
Because it's been creating fraud. I mean, fraud and
What, so for fraud, you'd say for fraud.
Fraud, yeah,
Well,
fraud.
yeah,
Nothing wrong.
but in actual fact, he's just asking for donations.
Yes, but he's not. The donations he's asking for doesn't go to the cause that he asked for. So
I have got an issue with him saying he's got a foundation when clearly he hasn't.
Well,
If you're going to say you've got a foundation, make sure
he
it's
said
foundation
he's not
status.
got that anymore.
Oh, has he?
Just to be
But
clear,
it was never foundation status even when he had it.
Sorry.
So you agree, Matt? When he had this foundation, the fact it wasn't a proper registered foundation is fraud, is it not?
Yes.
Thank you. That's all it.
Yeah, now he's got some kind of super spy, pseudo military unit using night vision goggles and doing God knows what.
And also,
2 seconds. And as for Archer, let me just finish. So let's get this out. As for Archer, if she's got evidence of all these babies that have been murdered and there's graves somewhere, then she should. I mean, I'll be honest. If I knew there was multiple graves of kids that hadn't been uncovered and needs uncovered, it needs to be in the journal, it needs to be in the press, you need to uncover the fact that these things have been going on. I'd go and dig up myself and I'd make sure the press would wipe with me when I do it, film it, and prove to the world that I'm right. But she hasn't done that. She won't do any of that shit. She won't do nothing. It's all grift.
Exhumation live on Danny Jones TV. Join us, everyone, as we dig up.
So what does Reese think of Wedger and Archer?
John Wedger. Oh, okay. I find I mean, we all know that words, it's not just semantics. Words start relationships. Words finish relationships, start wars, and bring about peace. Words are powerful. I find it interesting that he uses very emotive words like child prostitutes, for example, which changes how some people might perceive a child, when what we're talking about and I'm going to just use part of a word. Hopefully everyone will get it, and that is child. What it is child ape. You know, that's what it is. It's immediate abuse. Whether there's money involved or not doesn't matter. The child is the one that is being subject to horrific abuse, and that's what if he was serious and genuine, that's his view. He seems to have, probably a bit like Archer, a very, very sort of perverse interest in graphic descriptions of.
I think you're getting off on talking about it now. You remind me of your fucking mate James Hind.
No, I'd like to share my view. I'm just, like I say, I can't say be mindful of your words if I'm not.
Yeah, but you kind of like fell into kind of like the thing you were saying you were disgusted about. All of a sudden you were getting more and more graphic there, and I just had to interject. You know.
No,
because the last thing you want to have that discussion is, and because you have brought it down to that level by bringing the kids into it. I don't know why you had to bring the kids into the conversation. But I suppose, no, you're right. Sorry, I do apologise. When you do cover the subject of course, John Wedger and Jeanette Archer, you have to bring
that's
kids
all he
in.
talks
My
about.
mistake.
So,
yeah, I realise on this occasion you have to talk about it.
Yeah,
which is very
I'd rather
harrowing
not.
And
I'd rather
triggering.
not.
And triggering
But
to lots of people.
That, amongst other reasons, like grifting, is why I don't like the man. And I think he should be just not around, really, in terms of activism on this front.
Well, but who are you to say that? That's what my argument is, because we do live in a free country, what we meant to, but
we shouldn't have access to children, is what I meant.
Well, oh, come on! Yeah, I certainly don't think John Wedger is.
That's my personal view.
Yeah, well, you're a Satanist, mate. So, as a God-fearing man, I'm not going to put too much fucking strength on what you think.
What is your understanding of the Satanic Temple?
Look,
because I haven't said anything about Archer, so I guess I said
I'm not going to answer that question directly.
Well, I will.
No, I'm not going to answer it, but you carry on.
What? Answer what, sorry?
I'm not going to answer the question of what I think about what the Satanic Temple is all about.
No, it's not so much what you think. What do you understand?
Well, no, I'd rather tell you my own experience of Satan, Marvin. Thank you.
Well, you can, but it's unlikely to be. It's unlikely to be shared by the Satanic Temple.
Isn't it now time we pass our attention to Danny Jones and ask him why he fucking, what did he say? How was he involved getting me arrested?
I helped to get you arrested.
Can you tell us all about it?
No, how can I tell you about it, man?
You're both fucking 77th Brigade.
Mate, you know the legal system.
You are such idiots. I'm just glad the audience can hear this.
I was asked for evidence. Have you got the evidence, Danny? Yes, I have. Can you send it me? Yes, I will.
Who?
There you go.
And who asked you for this evidence?
None of your business.
If I'm honest, it's a police officer. I don't know the name of the police. I can check my emails and check.
Yeah, it'd be good.
I don't know off the top of my head.
But Matthew, you know the legal process.
And I'd like to know what you passed over. Well, no, I can imagine what you passed over. Look, hey, fucking hell, Reese, I know what the legal thing is. I was a policeman.
Again.
Well, look, no, but don't say stupid things on TaylorTV, because you've already triggered me enough by being here, buddy, right?
So then you know
I'm
why
doing a lot of fucking patience letting you talk to me.
The legal processes related.
Yes, I know a lot more about it than you, thank you very much. And I know that you sent the police round and you've caused me a lot of trauma by making false, frivolous allegations against me. Just like you're part of your TST. With your,
that's your view.
You are such a condescending Satanist. You're an arsehole of the third degree. You
it's just,
I'm querying that. Why do you think Reese is a Satanist?
But
I am a Satanist. I'm a member of the Satanic, esoteric Satanist. Esoteric.
What are you doing? What are you worshipping?
Yeah, well...
Moloch, whatever it is.
No, neither. I don't believe in a God and I don't believe in a Satan.
Yeah, I'm the same. How the fuck could be Satanist? I don't believe any of it.
I just follow TST.
Did you just say you're a Satanist too, Danny?
Values.
Danny, can you confirm? Did you just say you're a Satanist too?
No,
I said I don't believe in any of it, so I must be a Satanist then if I don't believe in any of it.
Right, so you are confirming, black hand up, red hand up, are you confirming that you're a Satanist, Danny?
For you, Matthew, I'll confirm, get ready to click this, boys and girls. You ready, Paddy? I can confirm to you, Matthew Taylor, that Danny Jones must be a Satanist by default because he believes in neither God or neither devil.
No, it's not that simple. But if you go to the website for TST and you look up what its key tenets are,
Right.
You will find that, to be honest with you, it's just a universal kind way to live and to exist around other people without, intolerance. But it's more
like a diet religion, is that what you're saying?
You crack me up. You get what I mean. You get
Yeah, I
what
know
I
what you
mean.
mean. I get what you mean. But yeah, that's just normal. I don't know what you call it. Christianity, is that the word? To just be good to people, man. That's not hard, is it?
Yeah, there's
I don't call it Christianity. I mean, I've got such fascinating stuff to talk about, all the origins of gods, which I've learned from British history. But no, back to you. Let's keep the conversation.
So, do you believe in God, Matthew?
Back,
Do you fully believe in God? Out of 1 to 9, sorry, 1 to 10.
No,
Out of 1 to 10.
Okay, do you know?
What do you believe?
Have either of you? Well, I'm gonna tell you what. Have either of you seen the Eternals?
No, not yet.
No.
I want to see it. I haven't watched it yet.
Because the
not
same
yet.
thing was being discussed on British history when they were saying what they've looked at the Bible and all the different names and the gods have been described in different names, or the Almighty, and they're saying there's a whole plethora of gods, and those same gods are the same gods as the Greek gods, so the Hebrew gods are the same. So it's all around the place, and this same thing. And what they're saying is the Greek myths is that you got the Titans, of course, the generators of the universes, putting forward the gods of Olympus down on Earth to protect the people from the despicables, the monsters that come out of the darkness. And we've got that represented, haven't we, in our folklore about the sea serpents and the kraken.
Yeah,
mythology.
Mythology.
And all this was reflected in Eternals. It was over to you, Reece.
Well,
okay.
Serpents, that's not unique to Abrahamic religions, Judaism, Christianity, so forth. But the snake is often seen as an evil thing, isn't it? Presumably back in the day, because they
Here, can I interject? Both in we'll come back to the Garden of Eden, but apparently when Moses was taking up some hill or something, communicating with God, his cane changed into a snake, and that was a friendly snake, and which did good. But also we know about the friendly snake in the Garden of Eden. Oh, but while we're talking about biblical stuff, I just want to throw in my own theory, right? And I'm talking about these different gods which came down as Olympus. There's about like a dozen of them, like the Avengers. They were talking about. Oh shit! I fucking lost my train of thought. I'm getting too old for it.
It comes back to you. You can always bring it again.
Yeah.
But no, religions divide people. We sit here. I can't see the chat.
No, but gods divide people also. Gods divide people.
Yeah.
But the gods divide people too.
They do, yeah.
Because,
there are lovely religions.
Because one's God's the same man. Why can't we just... I've got the power of just clicking my mind and they'll all do what I say because I've got special godlike powers and I can save this war. And then everyone's saying, no, we're only here so you can help them along.
Just be, from my perspective, what my belief system says is to be comfortable within myself, be an individual, and don't hurt anyone else.
Because you're not showing yourself on camera. Neither you are comfortable in yourselves because you're not.
I am.
No, you're not. Otherwise, you show yourself.
It's very late.
If you were truly confident in yourself, you would show yourself, and just by the fact you're not,
Matthew,
tells me you aren't.
That's not. That's
Do you
very.
know how difficult?
That's very basic reverse psychology.
No, it's not. Let me just talk. Do you know how difficult it was for me to get my little video done of Jonesy today? He's a reclusive, mate. It is hard work getting a picture of him. And then, of course, I chronicled Ben Tarragon. Yeah, and you both are lacking something, and that's why you're so drawn to me, because I've got what you both haven't got. And you know it.
Oh, don't Be careful, that ego, you'll burst into fire in a minute.
Matt, I'm inviting next month. We told you, man. We'll go fishing. We'll have a white laugh, me and you. We'll have a fucking stream.
Danny,
Yeah, go fishing with
Danny,
Danny.
you have said you want to see me in prison. That means you want to take me away from my kids. You've given information to the police. You've been a police
Matthew.
informant against me, and you're still
Matthew.
asking to fucking me to meet you up and it'd be alarm.
Matthew,
You're off your
holding-
fucking
I'm
head.
holding out. So I'm holding out and stretching out my arm to you to say, look, please don't go down the road again and get yourself locked up. That's all I'm trying to say.
Matt,
And how am I
right.
going to do that, Danny?
What there is
You're
in life.
stalking people. You're on bail and God knows what or whatever.
You I'm not on bail. You don't know what I'm on.
Oh, I suspect, but now, like, listen, whatever the fuck it is, you can get locked up again by stalking someone
No, I
today.
can't. No, I need to get arrested.
Yes, you can.
Okay, who's going to do a report against me for stalking them? Who's
Well, I
going to?
haven't yet. You got my picture on your fucking. Look at the panel. Right? Look at
Yeah,
the
but
screen
that's
right
not
now.
stalking
It's
you. That's
showing
not
all over
stalking
the
you.
place.
You were talking
Made
about
a
me in
blog- you made
Real's
a
chat
blog
room.
on me.
Yeah, because you were talking about me in Real's chat room. Right, I'll get the blog up. So
It
what
could
are
be
you
a
saying?
line
I
with the
helped them with a couple of gems.
Could be a line with the stress.
Yeah,
I'm not. All right. You know what I'm saying? You get.
you talk about me. I'll fucking highlight you.
Matt, listen, Matthew. I'm not reporting you. Calm down. I'm not.
No,
reporting
but
you
you got
at all.
nothing to report me for, you idiot.
Anyway.
Now be quiet. Let's listen. Let's listen.
To what? Oh, this my Danny thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
Shut up,
It's
Reese.
just music.
You love it.
It's just music.
Yeah, and it's
this is all a
Tony
void.
gets sent down. I'm Matt Taylor gets sent down. Oh, police
Matthew.
informant Danny Jones. Police
Matthew, there
informant.
are moments.
You informed on me, you admitted it, and you're a Satanist. You're a
There are
Satan
moments.
lover.
They
We
can
can
be
move you
different.
down
but
and say, oh, and you're heavily involved. Involved heavily.
Who? Me? I didn't know you back then.
We're
I
not talking
probably
about
would
you,
have.
you narcissist
I
cunt.
knew it.
Narcissist good.
I'm glad
I've
you
been
find it
called
funny,
that.
boy.
Stop laughing, Matthew.
I'm glad you find it funny. Because
You
I am
gotta-
here to
I can't help
entertain.
but find it funny, Matt. If I
And of
didn't
course,
find it
Reese,
funny, you'd be
Listen,
Reese, I don't
Danny
mean
and
anything
I
personal
planned this
against
an
you,
hour
Reese,
ago.
okay? It's all
Danny
done
and
for comedic effects, okay?
Danny and I planned this an hour ago on Skype.
Well, tell us what happened then. Tell us how it all
Well,
hatched.
we was in two minds. We do go in nice or we do get him triggered. And we thought, you know what? Well, let's just go in nice. Forget trying to trigger him. Let's just go in nice and speak to the guy nice. And that's what we've done.
And then all you did was trigger yourself, and
Trigger
we were
yourself.
being kind.
You're totally oblivious to the damage you do to people, aren't you?
And so are you. You're oblivious, aren't you, to the
Who
damage
do I
you've
do
done.
damage to? Get me the affidavits, take me in court.
I didn't understand. You did. And they
Who
got
do
cut
I
out.
harass? Get their affidavits, get it written out what I do to them, how I affect them, and then we'll take it to court. Or we can do a public jury. I don't mind. You know, we can keep it out of the courts, really.
Why
So
would you
get
be
the
so
complainant.
way? That
Get the complainant. Yeah, get the complaint, and let's move it. Otherwise, you talk bullshit.
Matthew,
I've already
the
proved you
things
lied,
that I
Reese.
were referring to
I've already
have already
proved you
been
lied.
subject to legal process.
You are such a bullshitter, you. I've never met anyone more of a bullshit. But we've got to give credit where credit due, right? I've never heard anyone who talks such shit as you, Reese. And you are definitely second.
I'm glad I
You're definitely second,
satisfied.
Jones. You are.
Danny, this is hilarious. This is going
Oh,
down
you
better than I
funny.
thought it did.
You know what? I love it. Matthew, when he's like this, is comedy gold. I love it, man. It's brilliant.
I know.
No, it's a shame. You have to inflict so much damage on me. But what I am
What
going to do is going
about
to
the
turn it
damage
all
you
round
inflict on others?
and use all
Okay,
this as
what have we
material.
done? What have we done to inflict damage on
Oh,
people?
you've just reported me to the police. You fucking
I haven't
gaslight
reported
me.
you to the police.
Matt, that was
Look,
years
just
ago,
think-
Matthew.
But it still
I-
affects me, you
hang
cunt.
on, let me just stop you, Matthew.
You've
Let me stop you.
resulted in a fucking criminal record on me, you
Hang on,
cunt.
let me stop you a minute.
Oh,
Let me
what,
stop
so
you. I
years
did
ago?
not-
A criminal record is
did-
forever, you
Can't do
cunt.
the
I
crime.
did not. Slow down. I did not report you. I didn't report you.
You
It was
admitted to
unreported.
being an informant to the police.
I was asked.
You've just
I
admitted
was
to
asked.
passing on
I was
information.
asked. Will you listen, Matthew? I was
No,
asked.
what's
twice.
angry is that
Matthew,
whenever I
listen
put
to
something up,
him.
you lot grab it within the first 5 minutes. And so if I change my mind and take something down, that's my business. But because
Well,
you
maybe
lot
think
stalk me
twice.
and you always
Matthew,
grab
calm
everything in
down.
the first moment,
Matthew,
that's how I get in
no
trouble.
one can understand
I'm
you
sorry,
because
Matthew.
you're
I
shouting.
apologize.
You're a cunt, Danny. You're a
I
pussy.
know.
Matt, why don't instead of like putting something up, sorry, instead of putting something up and then realizing 2 minutes later it's bad, why don't you think about it before you put it up?
Watch it before you put it up. Yeah, watch it.
That's
Because
what
I
a
get
lot of us
triggered
do.
by fucking Plisco or Grobknob pretending to be a certain person, attacking my children. So you
Are they
know,
still giving you
you
grief?
just you
No,
two
no, you
admitted.
use your
You two
children as a
admit-
human shield.
You
You
two
shouldn't bring
admitted.
your children
You
into
two
it.
admitted. You two, I'll bring my kids whatever I want in the conversation.
You
They're part of my
shouldn't.
life. They're
But
part
they're
of my
gonna have
life,
to
you
wa-
cunt. They're
They'll
part of my
get
life.
this in years to
You
come,
were
won't
lucky that my kids had just left 10 minutes before your pigs turned round, you cunt.
They weren't my pigs. And
You
don't
sent
refer
them,
to
you
like
fucking
that.
weasel. Anyway,
They've definitely got pride,
Anyway.
integrity, and guts.
calm down when this wanker fucking comes
Yeah,
on
you
here.
should. You should calm
You
down.
are a
Matthew.
horrible
Reese,
person.
can I ask you a question?
You
Cool.
are
Put it out
horrible.
there.
Yeah.
Is there any truth in what Matthew's saying that you called the police on him?
Did I do that? Yes, I did.
And what's the day that he's on about?
I have no idea. I can't remember the exact date. That'll be in an email.
15th of May.
I can't.
And can I ask generally,
2021.
what was the reason? What have you done to make you call the police?
Harassment, malicious communications, and a couple of other things which I don't want to talk about on the air. But I will say this: I will be truthful. All I wanted from them was to speak to you, Matthew, and that was it.
Why do you
I
have to
had
go
the
for Sussex
option.
Police to speak to me? You freak.
No,
He has to
you
fucking
showed-
hell! He has to go through Sussex Police to speak to me.
No,
I've heard it all now.
to give you the warning, and as you know, that
Give me the
body
warning
cam
of what,
footage can be used at any point in the future.
You're a lying
But-
cunt.
After that, you stopped doing what you were doing. I'd done videos and asked you to stop politely in emails. You sent me your affidavit.
Yeah, 2 emails I sent you.
No, we're not going to.
No, I sent you 2
go into
emails.
the complaint.
I sent you 2 emails, one with my affidavit and telling you, so no, I'm not going to fucking... Let's
I
play
disagree.
it. No,
Let's just
I
agree
did.
to disagree.
I've got 2 and I can prove it. And I said, no, I'm not going to give you a public
Mm.
apology, thank you very much. Right? And then the second one was on the 4th. Well, the first one was on the 4th of April. Second was on the 14th of April. And the
I
second one
have
was asked you.
emailed
I said, have you
You
reported me to
said-
Sussex Police?
You
So
said
is
at
it
the
safe to
time.
say, Reese, is it safe to say you give him plenty of warning before you actually phone the police?
Plenty-
Yeah, that's
no,
documented.
balls. You're a cunt, Danny.
Look for all
You know,
videos
fuck all.
prior to
Do
that
not
day
listen
when Matt Taylor
to,
is
hey, this needs to be on 50. If you want fucking these 2 creepy fucking arseholes,
Is that
on
what you
TaylorTV.
care about, Matthew?
yeah, especially when you're on them, because I don't like fucking doing this for nothing. Now, what am I doing? I'm looking for,
You
Muttley.
can't keep
Muttley
focused.
reports me. No, what did you do? You said, what did you do? You did something
I'm not
right at the start.
commenting on
Yeah,
it.
Muttley demands apology. That's it, isn't it? Muttley depart. Let's remind ourselves about this. Depart.
You got in your blog now, are you still? Is that what you're doing?
Oh, Danny, this guy can't move forward in his mind.
What do you mean?
I'll tell you
forward
what,
in my mind.
what
You
Matt
fucking.
Feels like it.
It's a genuine question, Matthew, right? Why you are not writing for a newspaper, I generally
I
do not
know it's terrible, isn't it?
No, that's a serious thing because you
Probably
spend
because he
a lot of
libels
time,
everyone.
right?
Oh, you really
Yeah,
had to
lot
be a
of-
bit of a
lot of
dig in
writing,
there,
man.
didn't you, eh?
No, I think you need to get a job in the newspaper.
I
really
know,
do.
Danny. If you can think of anyone
Probably
who can just,
is.
Yeah, you know what?
you're lucky we
Something
got
like
away
this.
with it, really.
Every time, man.
You could do satire in a more polite way and not your
Don't
own
tell
original
me
style.
what
Oh,
fucking
oh,
way
oh,
I'll do my
oh.
comedy, Reese. Do I tell you
Google
how to
blog.
do your
Oh,
shit?
funny.
Do I tell you
I've
how
read
to
the
do your
blogs on
shit?
YouTube.
My shit doesn't generally get me into trouble, but
I read the
yeah.
blogs on
I only
yourself.
get in
I
trouble
read
if
the
you've got
blogs on
fucking
Smuttley.
snowflakes like you living
I read the blogs
precariously
on you.
through me. You
Oh,
fucking
funny.
idiot.
He's using a phrase I used at him. It's fascinating.
Yes, yes.
It must have really impacted on him. I mean, I know I used that phrase before him. It's just interesting, isn't it? What little triggers he's got. It's bizarre.
Oh,
you wouldn't expect that to be a trigger.
So tell us more about this hour-long conversation you had before calling in.
Oh, we talked about a lot of things, state of the nation, did a little bit
No,
on
about
the
me. I don't want to hear about the state of the
crisis.
nation.
Oh, you were about
yeah.
5 minutes.
Well,
we finished talking after 5 minutes about
What,
you.
in the last 5 minutes, you said, I know it, let's go.
Yeah, I mean, Danny was suggesting Regain
Look,
might help you, but I was convinced it was probably more of, what is it, Propecia, that's supposed to be really good for hair growth. Obviously, speak to your doctor.
Are
It's
you
not medical
seriously taking
advice
this
for me.
care on my baldness? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, you're getting a bit slaphead.
So that's good
Like
thing.
another.
So you're telling me that I don't deserve to be on the internet, that I deserve to be called police. The first thing you got
I
against me
don't
is that I'm
recall
going
saying
forward.
that. Do you remember that bit?
I don't remember that, but let's go with
You
it.
sent the police around, you fucking idiots. Do you think I'm ever going to forgive you for that or forget?
What, for pointing out your balding?
No, for sending the police round, you horrible little toe rags.
Who's asking for forgiveness? Anyway,
Yeah, 'cause you're saying
what are we
this
going to
cunt.
do about your hair loss?
77 is an agent of change, targeted information activity and
He's got white
outreach.
teeth.
We
He's got really
contribute
good
to the
teeth.
success of military objectives in
His
support of
teeth are better
commanders
than mine.
while reducing the cost of casualties and resources.
I need to
Aren't
get mine
aren't these
bleached
people
again.
the most fucking rude people? I'm shocked. I am shocked by.
We've just been complimenting your teeth. We're not rude.
Come on to my show. I am
So what's-
disgusted.
There's a good question here, Matthew. What happened to the morning show? The morning shows, there's a bit of news.
I know getting sabotaged by Plisco, weren't they? I couldn't, you know.
Is he still around you? Is he still on your
Oh,
case? Is he?
fuck you, Danny. Why do you ask such silly questions?
I haven't spoken to Plisco for about 4 hours. I'm just wondering.
You don't speak so I can Plisco.
I saw an old video with you and Plisco. You sound like best buddies back then.
Oh, I've got a video of him and Plisco, and they sound like great friends. I had a
Yeah.
So that was another lie.
He was telling the police to fuck off and leave Matt alone.
Yeah, that was the one I must have seen it on yours then. Yeah, I saw that.
He forgets that, Matthew does.
Oh, fuck off, you idiot. I know you lot play. You're just fucking double agents. You're just Satan's.
We're secretly playing with your
Yeah,
mind.
you're 77 brigade.
Open your mind.
I know.
Look, meant by this, mate.
I think you should open your mind sometimes and shut your mouth at the same time.
I think you should, anyway.
Yeah, we know what you think.
I think Matt's brilliant. You know, I could spend the day with Matt fishing all day, no problem at all.
There is potential.
I could have Matt drinking all night, not a problem at all.
There is potential if you just abandoned this path that's got him into so much trouble.
What, my talent? You have got me in trouble by these snowflake cunts, police informants, who run to the police and trigger my PTSD, or my pregnancy, as we like to call it.
Calm down.
Fucking stop calling me to calm down, you satanic cunt.
Calm down.
Sorry, I do apologise to anyone listening that I keep seeing that CUN word. I will endeavour not to say it from now on.
What do you think?
Yeah.
Angela Power Disney, do you want to come on?
Oh, this.
Katie,
She
do you want to
won't
come on?
She won't come anywhere near me, you mad.
Yeah, because you harass women.
Is she actually in the chat?
Probably, but she won't come online with me. She won't come anywhere fucking near me.
Well, I haven't got any questions for her. I don't think I've got enough cigarettes either.
You and the way you speak, I mean, yeah, I've done a blog about you. Let's get that up on the screen. About showing empathy. You say you got no empathy for
I don't. No human being has to have.
But then you got no empathy for the actions of Hind, who's actually clearly protected paedophiles. Here he is. So here we go. You go. You're in a tweet. You said, "Why the lack of empathy from me towards Angela Power Disney? I cannot have empathy towards anyone naming children, breaching safeguard and court orders. Her reach
I
is harmed
stand
both
by that
children and vulnerable adults."
100%.
Okay, so and you also stand by the fact that I clearly endorse fully my friend and fellow researcher James Hind to avoid any
100%.
Right,
Without
so
any
while-
shadow of a
So
doubt.
while
Yes.
Satan Lover and Hind's lapdog, you, Muttley, shows no
Your
empathy
opinion.
towards
James sees me as an
Angela
equal,
Power
but hey-ho.
Disney because she named children
She
breaching
did.
safeguarding court orders.
She
He is
did.
happy to endorse Satan Lover James Hind, who failed to report countless paedophiles to the police.
I'm
Directly
not here
protecting,
to
let
read
me
a
finish,
statement.
directly protecting paedophiles and ruining the lives of countless children.
Sorry, what's the question?
In response to Marie Marlin's question, asking him to confirm whether he had pretended to be a 12-year-old boy online, James
My
Hind
name
replied,
isn't James, so unfortunately
Satan
you
Lover
have to
James
read.
Hind replied, but you fully endorse him.
I do, absolutely.
Hind,
but
well,
I'm
listen
not here
then,
to speak on
listen,
behalf
then
of
listen, because
anybody.
this is journalism.
Ask him.
Hey, Reese, this is journalism.
I'm not doing
Reese,
journalism
this
with
is
my
what
friends.
Reese, this is journalism, right?
I'm-
Hind said,
Hind
listen up, boys.
Not really.
Listen up,
Quick
boys.
question,
Hind
Matt.
said, I was employed as a moderator for a
Yeah.
certain social
Yeah,
media
I
site.
know this already.
So you're not going to let me
know this.
finish then?
I'm
You're covering
fully
up for
aware of that.
paedophiles. Reese, you stand accused of covering up for paedophiles.
Quick question.
Right, that stands. Reese, that's going to stand. Shame on
Can you
you.
hear me? Hello? Quick question. You can hear me, right.
Sorry, my headset went funny. What was you saying, Danny?
Right, so if I ask Jim will fix it for me when I was fucking 15, am I endorsing him?
Angela Power Disney
Idiot,
raised
Danny.
money
You
for
are
him.
an idiot. You are
And,
an idiot.
you
You're
know,
both,
Looked
because you're
all
both
happy
paedophile
clappy giving him the
protectors.
chair.
You're both
Actually,
paedophile
like to speak
protectors.
about that.
In his
What I'm
own
trying to
words.
say, Matthew, what I'm trying to
No,
say,
because
Matthew, is
you haven't let me finish.
If you bring
finished, but you
evidence to show that
protecting a
James Hind
paedophile.
is a wrong un,
Because you
If
haven't,
you bring
you haven't
evidence
actually let me
first.
finish what I'm saying.
show the evidence.
None
We'll
of you
keep
have.
it to a point.
Let me finish what I'm saying. Hind said, I was employed as a moderator for a certain... Please, can you be quiet while I'm reading this?
Okay,
This
all
is
right.
about children and
Okay.
your friend that you've endorsed 100%. He
I
said,
do endorse.
I was employed as a moderator for a certain social media site. You will find moderators on any social media site will work according to rules and protocols of those sites, such as Facebook or Google. I removed content and suspended users who broke rules. I would like to repeat that. Removed and suspended. As a moderator, I had to deal with illegal content that I would delete from the site. As moderator, it was my duty to occasionally become a decoy, boy or girl, to identify and eliminate predators, he's already said that he suspends. Like Facebook moderators, it was not my role to report illegal activity or predators to the police, even though he reported loads of people for naming child X, but he wouldn't name paedophiles he finds online. The site had specialist people with access to logs and direct contact with law informants. Did he pass any information over to them to report illegal activity in a manner suitable and lawful for law enforcement to use? It's babble. It's because, in his own words, he admits to only removing the content and suspending the users who break the rules.
I believe James is.
Can you send me that? Can you send me that information you've got? You're reading it out from somewhere. Can you send
But
me
it's on James's own blog, I believe. I believe James has responded to this
Where's
matter.
Muttley's empathy? That's what it's called.
I believe James has already addressed this matter, and I'm not here to
Let's
clarify
go over to James.
anything
Are
he
you
said.
lying
I would
again?
encourage you to speak
Are
to
you
him
lying
if
again?
you wish to do so.
So let's go over to James Hind, okay? So that's that satanic.
Hang on, this isn't very fair because he's not here to defend himself.
You support him 100%, but he'll never show his
I
face.
do.
You'll never
I
show.
do,
No,
and
he's
I
done
support
nothing
his
then.
right to privacy.
You lied again. I've caught you lying out at every
and that of other
occasion.
people,
You are
along with
phenomenal.
other people.
You are a phenomenal liar. You are. I've never
I'm
known
not,
anyone like you.
Whatever you want to think that makes you feel better, Matthew. But you're not going to get. I don't know what you. Well, I know what you'd be looking for as a comment, but no, you're not going to get an untruth from me.
You're the one on my show.
Jane, if you've got a question.
Who wrote that out, Matt?
That's one
Yeah.
of my blogs.
No, who was the author? That came from who, Matt? That came from James, right? Did James not describe that scenario? And that's his work of his experience, is it not?
You're saying James grassed himself up? Is that what you're telling me here?
Yeah, Jake. Yeah.
So James
He
is the
says it all on
author.
his own blogs.
So James
It's
is the
really
author
disturbing.
and has already explained
It's
himself.
really disturbing.
So
Danny.
therefore there is no need for anybody else. Well, no need for me to make any other comment. But in fairness, James isn't here and probably isn't in the chat. So therefore, you know, he should be given the right to respond. And if you've got questions, whoever
But
you
James
are
will
in the
never
chat,
respond because he'll never show his
approach
face,
him.
and his name is not James Hind. He's actually a
I've got-
CEO of
I've
a
got
Christian-led
friends on-
organisation. So if his tendency is ever
I've got-
blown, you know, he can never reveal himself. He's revealed his S.
Yeah, but
He's
Matt,
TS.
Matt, your name's not Matt Taylor, it's Trevor Davis. You all know that, man. Everyone knows it's
Yeah,
Trevor.
yeah, I
You're
found
lying
that out
so
last
bad,
week.
you are. It's not funny.
I was joking then, by the way, in case people think
Just trying to move away from the subject.
But okay, so he's not James Hind. I'm not Danny Jones, you know? It's the way things are.
Mm. I'm a reptilian, that's why it says R in my circle.
Well, look, you know, if you
I've
want
known
to show
James
us
Hind, Matt,
evidence,
for about 3 years.
if you want to show us evidence,
3 years online, I've
you're
known
welcome to
Hind.
do
Right, and I've not seen anything untoward. I've not seen anything untoward from Hind.
He's
That
been
doesn't mean
a
that
I'm just
bedrock.
showing you, you
I'm
cunts.
right or wrong.
I've just shown you
Look,
his
he's-
fucking
he's- no one-
map
But
inside.
no one's actually shown me any evidence. I've heard this for
He
about 3
has
weeks now.
been a huge support to me as a survivor within the context of
Bullshit.
being a survivor.
We don't believe a word you say, Reese, because I proved you to be a liar.
Well, I'm sure you have in your mind somewhere.
I think
yeah.
the audience agrees totally with me.
Your audience are not people that like me anyway, so
Why would you think
doesn't
that?
echo.
Why would you think that? So hey guys, what should we call this? Welcome to TaylorTV, live with
I think I'm gonna have one more cigarette
Smuttley.
and then I'm gonna go.
Muttley and Danny Jones. Cool.
You're right, Danny. You're getting through it.
Yeah, I'm just having another cigarette like yourself.
Oh,
Smiling.
Yeah, I'm gonna have another smoke and then I'm off. I'm off to bed to sleep next to my what was it? Invisible, non-existent husband or something.
So let's turn this off completely about fuck all that. What do you think of Tommy Robinson, Matthew?
Yeah, that's a good one. What do you think of Tommy? Stephen Yaxley Lennon.
Tommy Robinson. Yeah, listen. If any video brings about saving of young girls up in the north of England, I'm all for, because of course I followed the story of Nathan. Nathan, isn't it? Like oh, you have to remind me on the names. But there's a lot of people. What has been identified is for political reasons they've allowed the north of England be flooded with these Asian youths, all at the same time. All at the same time, arresting the local white boy population, getting them off the streets. And and so I'm all for Tommy Robinson exposing like gang rapes and saving our kids. So
I think
Tommy
he's a
Robinson.
racist, and that's it.
Okay, but look, do I really want to talk? Do you know? I believe that thing. If you haven't got anything nice to say about someone, say nothing at all.
That's why I
Danny,
don't talk about
so
it.
what
It was
did
a
you
good
think?
question.
Well, okay, yeah. I don't really want to kind of like badmouth Tommy Robinson because I don't think he's
No,
racist.
you're entitled
myself.
to your view.
I don't think he's
You're
racist.
entitled to
I
your
think
view.
Danny Jones is more racist than Tommy
I don't,
Robinson.
Danny's not
But
racist.
do you reckon? How do you
He's not.
reckon Kaylee and Den got on? Danny.
I'm not quite sure. I think, to be honest, have you seen the picture, Matt? Have you seen the two
What?
pictures of them together?
No, I just saw the little
You seen
video
it? No?
of him.
It's on, you know, Eric Crackbridge, Eric ECB channel. Jump on there and you get me. There's a picture of them both on there. And to be honest with you, Kay looks like she's aged fucking 10 years.
Oh,
And
damn.
Rick looks like he's
Is
fucking...
this Kaylee I know?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
But Rick, got younger. So it's weird. It's a weird picture. I'd have missed them. If I'd have seen them in the crowd, I wouldn't have seen them because you wouldn't recognise them. You generally wouldn't recognise them.
Really? She's
Right.
aged then.
I would.
Do you reckon?
Yeah, ECB channel's on there.
But how do you actually want me to put it into the search engine?
Just put ECB capitals into YouTube search.
Eric Clapp.
ECB, yeah.
And then space YouTube. I would
On
imagine.
YouTube search, just YouTube search.
Yeah, you might get it on a YouTube
No,
search.
You'll get his
got
channel. Yeah,
I've
if you
just
filter
got
the
freaking-
channel.
What
Yeah,
other
filter.
thing? What other name did he put? ECB.
Put Eric Craftbridge, I think it was
Eric.
called. Or just put ECB. Eric, yeah.
C-R-A-C-K.
Is there a chat in here? Can I send it inside here somewhere?
Yeah, go on,
Yeah,
put
there
the
is.
link in.
I don't know how to use Restream on
I can
link.
yeah, hang on. I'll just get the channel for it. I'll
Well,
put it
you
in
can
here for
do
you.
it on, you know,
or in the main chat. Or oh no.
I'm very disappointed we never got 50 people. I thought you would have been able to generate more. I'm not fucking
It's
entertaining
I'm
you.
day off
horrible
tomorrow.
little
That's the
toe
only
rag
reason I'm up
faces.
so bloody late. I'm normally in bed.
Yes,
much
I agree with
earlier.
Harry. Muttley is a ball badger.
Oh dear.
That was from your best friend Harry.
Oh dear, my
Tiger Janice. Tiger Janice. But the very can you shut up for a moment, please, Reese? I just want to make a point to Taylor Janice or Tiger Janice. Tiger Janice. By the very fact you see me with a red cap on means I've passed the grade to wear that red cap. That's
I
all the
don't know
proof you
about
need.
that.
Well, I fucking certainly do. Reese, you are a fucking... I don't know why you fucking bother. You know, the negative impact you've had in people's lives, my life, quite frankly, and other people I know.
That's what you're talking about.
I had
You're talking
guess
about
what I had,
yourself.
Danny?
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about your impact, the negative impact you have on people. I had a
I wouldn't say
Hoaxtead.
to people.
I've had
I'd
another
say to
Hoaxtead
you.
defection come over. And do you know one of the reasons why they came over? It was their hatred of you.
Oh,
yes,
what? Sorry,
of
you
their
had a
hatred of
what
you.
inspection?
Their hatred
What,
of
an
you,
arse
Muttley.
inspection?
Their hatred of you. So,
Oh,
so
dear.
I've had a Hoaxtead deflection. Well,
Danny,
what
are
I'm
you
trying to say-
available to, talk to me later? Because he's making me feel vulnerable. Not. But my
he's making me
confidence
feel
has just
vulnerable.
fallen through the floor.
Are you bullying Matthew?
What you can't?
No, look, he wants a reaction.
You are
He's
so
desperate for
bad.
an emotional reaction, and he's not getting it. It's not. I'm not feeding him,
Reese,
unfortunately.
You're something else. You really are. So anyway, over to the chat room. What do you make, everyone? What do you think of tonight? Let's hear us what you think. I'm going to read them out the best ones. Emily's off to bed anyway, so that's all right. An amazing achievement.
Night.
Right, so what do people
Night,
think
Emily.
of tonight's then? Come on. Come on. I want to hear your comments. I want to hear what you think. Would you ever want to hear us again? Because I'd rather not do
I'm
it.
not. Mine was a
antagonistic.
one-time deal.
Pick him
Oh,
off.
Matt
Pick him
isn't.
off, I'll be saying.
Laugh,
You are.
laugh, says Charlie's girl. Cheryl's straight in with antagonistic, but Matt isn't. Laugh, laugh.
Hang
Dave
on,
Frost
what did
says,
Charlie's
"Night,
girl
Emily."
say? Sorry.
So no one's telling us what they make of today's conversation. They all think
Maybe
Fanny's
they
just
don't
saying
want
goodnight to
to.
Emily.
You don't need to get an immediate reaction.
Well, why not if people are there, you fucking idiot? Why are you telling me what I need to do? That's what I can't stand about you Satanists.
It's
No,
like a
not
red
really.
rabbit, isn't it?
Not really. I was asleep
It's like
halfway
so
through.
triggered.
Have another drink, Paddy. So here we got our first negative from Nikki's Knickers.
Calm down. Calm
And you
down.
stop telling me
calm
to
down.
fucking what to do. It's my chat show. It's high pace.
Darling, I'm sorry.
Hey, listen, Muttley. If you want to control the pace of the show, you can do your own show. But of course, you haven't got the guts to do
do
so,
my
have
own
you?
shows. I just
Yeah, you
don't
haven't got the
do them
guts to
this
do
way.
so. Again,
Oh
because you just.
dear. Matt, I've already appeared on your channel. I think I can prove I've got bollocks. Yeah, let Chris go in first.
Just to finish off with the night, Matt.
No.
I want to hear what
No.
Pisco's got to say.
If I'm willing to give you another half an hour to get 50 viewers, but I will not be letting.
I'm good for 15 minutes. You got 15 minutes, and I got.
Yeah, I'm good for 15
Yeah, so
minutes.
yeah,
And then
so
Danny and I are going to go and watch some
I think Plisco
what they
timed
call
out,
porn
that's for sure.
busters, you know, where they sell things.
Yeah,
you
well,
know,
they sell shit, man.
upselling. Yeah, we've got a bit of a bet going on
Yeah,
at the
we
minute.
bought a pallet last week, man. We got to get rid of this shit.
Yeah, I still reckon it's about 350 quid's worth of stuff in there. You know.
I think we're pushing it, man.
Right,
Mm.
it's coming up to 1:30, everyone. Let's fucking get rid of these losers.
Hang on, it's 6 minutes to go. What are you
No,
going on
I'm
about?
coming up to half one. Anyway, it's
Well, it's
1:45.
01:24.
Let's make it 2 hours, you scumbags. I'd rather. Oh, you are
But
horrible.
you didn't think
You're horrible.
didn't think you
No.
didn't think this was going to happen when you had your morning oats.
On a more personal note, I just want to have a massive thank you both for coming on to TaylorTV. It's been an absolute pleasure. I know it's all been a bit
That's
far,
all
a
right.
bit of
Welcome.
shouting around, but by the bottom of
Well,
my
you
heart,
can
it's been
consider
great.
it.
It's been
You
great.
can consider it from me to be putting quite a few things to bed. So
Yeah,
going
I-
forwards, there
I
needs
agree.
to
I
be
mean,
nothing
as
further.
long as you know, I'm generally going to call you a paedophile protector for protecting Hind.
I wish you wouldn't say that.
Well, but you
because
have
that's
fully
not
endorsed
true.
them. And you are the centre of my article. I'm saying if it wasn't for
No,
you,
Matthew.
Jeanette
Matthew,
Archer wouldn't be where she is.
a paedophile protector is a bit. What you're saying is de facto James Hind. You think James Hind is a paedophile?
Well, yeah,
Because that's the
I
only
reckon he's
person
Matt. Okay,
that
no,
I
what I'll
would
say then.
protect, and he
What I'll
isn't.
say then, in articles, I'll say Map. I'll say Satan Lover and Map Protector.
Well,
the best I can
that's
do.
up to
That's the best I
James
can
if he
do.
wishes to do something about that. That's quite serious.
Well,
Well,
yeah,
I wouldn't
but-
even use words like that.
No, because I have to report on you both, and it's all very well you call me Brighton Beast or the failed chat show host.
Yeah, but that's clearly.
but
the
I've got evidence though,
stupid
Reese.
names that are-
Reese, I've got
Hind-
evidence in James Hind's own words. I mean, what we'll do, we'll lay this to rest. We'll let
Why don't
Danny
you just
Jones
call
have an
him James
investigation.
Hind?
We'll let other people watching have their own investigation. I'll put the link out in the chat room. We'll come back to that, okay? But for goodwill measure, I won't say anything just yet.
All right. Well, you know,
Fair enough.
yeah, that's fair enough. We've all got our friends and we've all got our supporters, and 9 times out of 10, you know, it never mixes with other people particularly well. You know.
Yeah, so what do you think of Angela Paradisney then, Matthew?
Yeah,
Yeah,
where is she?
She's a friend of mine, and I wish her all the best.
Is she okay in health?
I know she seems. I mean, I don't know. I mean,
Well, that's
Danny,
the nice thing,
that
she looks
fucking
lovely.
Reese was so rude.
Well, I'll be
to
straight
grab-
with you, Matthew.
Again,
Right, that's the
again,
nice thing on.
no, but Reese, I thought it was rude of you to grab that one of her like Facebook clips and put it on your channel. I mean, come on, you're not actually her friend on Facebook, are you?
Fair and look, Matthew, that was posted publicly, and
Yeah, no,
the words
but it
used
was posted
above
on
it,
her Facebook, of which you aren't a friend. So you got that
you
fraudulently.
don't need to be a friend to
Yeah,
watch
well,
something on
well,
Facebook that's
We know
set
what
to
you're like.
public.
Don't take the moral higher ground. It was a snidey
I'm
thing
not
to do.
taking them all.
It was a snidey thing to do.
I know you're
And it's a
trying
snidey.
desperately with reverse psychology,
Oh,
but it's
don't get
actually
over
what I
yourself.
put above it. It's actually the words I put above it that, you know, put into context why I posted it, Matt. And I
It's full of
posted
shit.
it for a reason.
It's
And that
full of
reason was
shit.
clear.
It's such full of shit.
I don't know what you're doing on Restream. Can't see you at all.
Yeah, only see me. What's going on here?
Yeah, I
It's
can only
such full
see
of
like
shit.
yeah. Looks like a flying saucer and I don't know, supernova.
Yeah, I'm in charge. I'm in charge. There we got.
Oh, you
Danny
know what
Jones.
he's doing? He's making
Danny Jones.
herbal tea, isn't he? That's what he's doing. He's
Oh,
making
Danny Jones.
herbal tea.
Basically, Reese, the only reason I got Danny Jones's hand is because I hate your fucking profile. It's shit. Just like you, really. You know what I mean? It's like nothing. You've got nothing. You've given no substance.
Why are you so focused
I'm
on
not playing with your
my
toys.
appearance? I know. Why is he so obsessed with how I
That's
look?
just so funny.
Why am I so? Why are you the one who
Dominating, really.
tweets about how? Oh, do I look good, everyone?
Here's
Well,
the
I
yeah,
didn't
one
tweet that in
Another
that
one for you,
way.
Matthew.
Say
You
again.
ready, Matthew?
Say
Another
again.
question for you.
Yeah.
What do you think of Brian Hill?
Right. Oh yeah. He's Did you hear what I said when I went on a show today? And I said to
Yeah.
I said to Chris, were you there?
Yeah.
How funny was that? That was funny, wasn't it? Oh, tell us about it, Danny. In the last kind of like, you know, we've only got, let's round off for 2 hours. We've got the last 10 minutes. Tell us it. It was so funny.
Go on. Tell us from your side, and I'll add to my side.
Oh, can't you just go first? No. Well, I just thought it was funny because, all right, Chrissy, when are you going to come?
What made you go on there?
Because I was listening to Katie on my phone, and I had Brian going through my PlayStation on TV, and because I want to know what Chrissy, I would like to ask Chrissy, what sentence you
I
reckon?
don't know who these people are.
It's CFC, Chris, you mean, isn't it?
Yeah, I'd like to ask Chrissy what sentence he thinks he'll get.
Yeah.
And so I just said, oh, because I've been watching him way back when he was on, you know, Facebook.
Oh, you mean Chrissy Morris? Sorry,
Yeah.
Chrissy Morris. Sorry,
Yeah,
sorry,
Chrissy
man.
Morris, I mean. And so I've been watching him, and I always, who's making that sound?
Sorry, I'm opening my window.
You make a racket, you do, boy.
Oh dear.
Honest opinion, people. I don't think
That's
half age.
alright.
This is my grad pic from high school, age 15, circa 1995.
See, even that's quite disturbing. Anyway, moving on.
No, we're making a point about you being a narcissist little toe rag. That's what we're doing. And you compare yourself. You don't do an up-to-date picture, do you? You do one 2 years ago, you fucking narcissist.
No, one of those pictures, I think, is like a year. No, yeah, you're right. 2 years ago. I had plenty more, but that would have been narcissistic.
Yeah, drop the link in the chat. Models First might want to come on.
Yeah.
First, okay, models first. Who's that then?
Yeah.
Danny.
Yeah, right, you want to fucking porn bomb me? You're an evil cunt.
No.
You're an evil cunt.
It's not the first time you've seen a couple of cucumbers.
Fuck you little. Look, I work hard for my channels, right?
I'm sure you do.
And you cunts just take it away with a glee and a laugh. You're both evil.
Tell us more about this encounter.
No,
in Hong Kong.
yes. Sorry. Say that again.
Tell us more about this homosexual encounter in Hong Kong.
Oh no, you can read that in Taylor Tales free. We will discuss it one time. But again, that is I think there's 100 in the audience for that one. To be honest.
Hey, you got audio books, man?
No, I haven't, Danny.
Oh God, don't! I crashed the car.
With you reading it out.
Yeah, it would be good, wouldn't it? No,
I think it'd be more interesting.
But also,
As I slowly touch the
that is
inner
going to
thigh.
be. But that may also feature in the stand-up show because that's something I want to try and achieve. Kind of like
is it a stand-up comedy show? You think?
Yeah, that's going to be my ambition for this year. So welcome to.
All right.
Yeah.
Are you going to update
You let me know where you're going to be, and I'll come down and watch you.
Well, I'm going to base it on Grobby. Because I've got that secret super soldier persona. I'm just going to call myself Grobby.
Go and speak to Alex Belfield and see if he'll have you in the little break section.
No, do you know who I'd love to have on the show?
So you're going to walk on stage with a gas mask on? Is that the plan?
No, with a handkerchief across my face.
All right.
What colour? That's important.
If my handkerchief I've got from Bahamas, it's red and with a salamander on it. And I'll have my hair shaved.
Everyone, go and look up the hanky code and look up red.
What are you lot on about?
I ain't got a clue either, so I ain't
go in the age-old days in the world of gay, when things weren't, clubs and stuff weren't so obvious, that gay guys used to wear have like a hanky, and it would be coloured in different colours, mean different sexual preferences.
Oh.
Yeah, and I can't remember. I don't want to come away from this screen in case it cuts me off. But yeah, if you Google the hanky code and the colour red, it'll tell you.
Matthew, every day's a school day. I never knew that.
So I asked him, Matthew, what colour hanky did the other person have in Hong Kong?
So has Matt claimed of having some sort of relationship with a man in Hong Kong?
No, not relationship. He said in his Taylor Tales when he was talking about it on live that he had a homosexual experience in Hong Kong. I think it was a cross-dresser, but he won't confirm.
No, I'll tell you about it if you want.
So what happened, Matt? Did someone just approach you and you thought?
No, here's the true story. Oh man, and it's one of my great regrets in life. I've got this fucking American doctor teamed up. He can live vicariously through me. So there's this guy called
Literally?
Elton. Yeah, he was a fucking right creep, and he latched on to me. And I went out on a piss with him, and I think I lost Alec.
And he gave you a prostate exam?
No, so I went back because he was living in the room next to us in the flat.
Right.
No, he was in the next flat down. He was in Fung Chai, and I was in somewhere else. So he was in the next tower down the road. But he used to come round to our place. We used to smoke dope because he loved his dope, and he used to smoke dope in a pipe. He was a right fanatic, fucking mad American doctor. About 30 years old, big mouth, and he could speak loads of languages. And so we went out on a piss. We come back, because remember he lives in the tower down, and he goes, "Oh Matt, I've brought a girl. Can I just borrow your room for fucking 5-10 minutes?" Yeah, I know. It's fucking. I hate it, and this is I hate it. So I said, "Fucking go on then, you cunt. Have my fucking room." Right, yeah. And I was really pissed off, and I fucking ate him for it, right? And I feel ashamed of myself. So he comes out, he goes, "Oi, Matt, I've had a blowjob, but I just want to tell you, it's a man." And I went, "What?" He goes, "Yeah."
And then what did you go? I'll go in for seconds just to see what it was like.
No, I'm going to tell you what happened. If you just, bear with
me.
Go on.
So I go in there, and it was a lady boy, wasn't it? Gorgeous.
Oh,
absolutely
no.
Gorgeous. So I lay down in bed, think, okay, and I said, "What are you going?" "No, I'll crash out." I thought, okay, you can crash out there. Lay down in the bed, but of course we started snogging, so I snogged.
And then you just flopped it out.
And then I got hold of her little boobs, right, because she was on top of me, and I was laying back and we were snogging. It was like,
and then it just suddenly popped out.
And then it was no, listen up, please, Reese. Can you listen up to my story? You're terrible. For fucking just be quiet, okay? I want to tell you this as it happened, right? So he was bouncing up and down on me, and he's like, "Oh yeah, you're gonna come. And I remember I pushed him off, and I said, "Fucking hell, if you want me to come, I need a hole to fucking fuck with." And I went to get my bum bag to get a condom out, and I remember thinking, "Oh, what am I doing? No, sorry, out you go, mate. Fuck off."
And oh my
But I did feel, I was like, "Fuck, what?" And I picked up the condom. I thought, "No, let's not go there, Matt." That was my closest I got.
10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yes, man. That should be definitely in the tales. That should be.
That's in my tales. Yeah. Yeah. I hope everyone can hear. But it was the next morning I threw him out. So I went back that night. We crashed. He slept the night. It was the next morning. Just for I'll clarify. Not long to go now, everyone. But you don't have to buy it though. Thanks for watching. Free download.
Oh, is it?
And yeah, of course it is. I can't. Thanks for watching, and I'll be premiering this again on TaylorTV at 6 o'clock.
Why don't you put it up on?
Coming up for 2 hours. Thanks for everyone for watching. Yeah. Big shout out to you, Dave.
Put it up on Amazon. Make a few things.
It's funny when you said to your mate, "Oh, how well is your book going? How many sales?" You know, he's
Oh
like,
yeah,
so long
you can
to
get his
die.
book.
And we're also going
Yeah, no, it's only
to
because he's only sold one, you know
a
that.
private calling show
He
tonight at
hasn't sold
7.
one. I
You
know
have to
exactly
juggle.
how many he's
Okay,
sold.
I have to juggle the
He's
times.
done
It
well.
just went on for so
Oh, you'd
long.
like it actually.
I
You'd
would
like it.
really
You
like
can get it on Kindle for a little bit less.
So, so tell us, look, how long we've been going, peeps? Have we got the 2 hour? We've got
Thanks,
4
Dave.
minutes
Have a
to
good
go.
day, mate.
I mean, like, this
I've
is
got
the
it.
last minute. Say your goodbyes. Last.
Right. Okay. Nice to pop in to the
Pop
chat
in,
and
pop
here.
in.
Well, you didn't think you'd ever see me on here, but it is a one-off, one and only one deal. But cheers for having us on, Matt.
One, I bet you'll be begging to come on again. Last words from you, Danny.
I'm speechless.
Last words, Danny. We're going.
Nice to speak to you, Reese. Anytime, hit me up, man. You know my.
Yeah, I will do, Danny.
30
don't worry.
viewers. Love you all.
Yeah, I think we should. I'm going to start the calling show at 7 o'clock tonight, Dave. So at 7 o'clock,
Bye, everyone in
expect the
chat.
link.
It was really nice. We can let them stay around. Look, it's 2 hours. Let's go. All the twos. I think we just missed.
Right, great. So thanks ever so much, Dave. And I'll see Dave and everyone else who emails in for our 7 o'clock call-in, which will be tonight at 7. That should be good. Let me just see. Here we go. Right. So, yes, I'll catch you at 7. This will be premiering again tonight. Well, maybe at 5, because this goes on for 2 hours, doesn't it? So I'll be premiering at 5. Have a great day, Dave. Catch you all later.